Now we're going to try the music of the plants from the manure. This one in the soil, close to the roots, this clip on the leaves.
It's translated by a machine, but it is the expression of the energy of the plant. This energy of the plant existing, we can feed this energy, we can help or go against this energy with some products that are very violent, like pesticides and other things like this. But when you have a good circulation, you have this energy existing. It's the manifestation of the life of the plant, of the energy of the plant. It's the music of the expression of energy, expressing totally that. It's incredible, it's fantastic, it's a proof that a plant is not only something green growing up. There's a life, there's a field of energy inside this plant. If there is, we can stimulate it. The force is everywhere. It is in your body, it is in my body, so we just have to do that. We want to show you what you can discover with other tests we can present to make you appear this energy. The plant is reacting on emotion that you have, on action that you can do around her. If the energy of the plant is stimulating this machine, we are humans. So if we put the machine directly on us, we should have strong reactions of energy. And you are going to see with people who are not educated and people who are educated, the reaction of the machine. To treat our poor Emma like a plant. It means you put a bit of humidity where it's needed, one for the roots in the hand, the other one on the ear. You push a little bit, and we're going to see if we have energy or not.
Okay. We can whistle. Nothing.
Now, you forget the camera, you keep the same work, and you turn to the plants. And you try to visualize yourself like a plant or be in the middle of the plants, like being in the forest. You close your eyes, you take some seconds, you visualize you're a plant. You are in harmony with the plants. Because your energy, the human energy, is not the same. So we adapt once we are turned to something. Try to go completely with the plants. You visualize the plants. You are a plant. Oops.
One and the other one. And you can see here we have same result, no signal. Let's put a bit more of water. I don't know, try to grab it differently, like on the other side or whatever. We still have a wait signal and no signal.
Okay, so now Joan, the same type of exercise, but as now the sensors are on the plant, you are going to concentrate on the music of the plant, the energy. Then in about 20-30 seconds, you take the two sensors in your hands, with water if you need for the contact, and you focus your energy to produce an energy that is identical to that, to reproduce the same flow of energy, therefore the same music. Take your time. I'm going to do the same work to focus on the plants, and I'm going to leave you more time so that you can really adapt or harmonize your energy. It is naturally what's happening when you go to the garden and you work and you don't realize, but naturally you will do that. When you have a good level, you can do it only by concentration. Naturally you will do it in the garden. So now you can water everything and then you work, focus, you are a plant, you are a tree, you are part of the nature, you are completely in harmony with the nature, you visualize yourself in the garden, enjoying wind, sun, plants, everything. Last exercise, Mariam, you are going to take the sensors in your hands, like this. You don't need to put any water, any humidity. We'll go back to Yoda in Star Wars. The Force is everywhere. It is in your body, it is in my body, it is in the air. It's an ally that we can use at any time because we are part of this. So we just have to do that. To understand that the more we develop the perception, the sensitivity with the energy, and the more we can use it, we can manipulate it. As I did before in front of the infrared camera, you could see with a color. Now you can see with another perception. It's cool to demonstrate what we can do through electronics that can make appear the invisible, so that this invisible becomes something solid for you, that you understand, that you can use. Electroculture is based on your own education and of course on the tools, antennas that we develop to help to change the structure of the floor, to develop this circulation of energy in a very intense way. You can use some tricks like this to open yourself to that. And when you're going to eat after that, it's exactly the same. If your captors in your system are open to receive this energy, the first thing that you're going to receive is this energy. Why is it that to digest somebody, you need at least, let's say, half an hour? You are exhausted, you are starving, you eat one orange, and after 3 minutes, poof, I feel better. And you really feel better. It's impossible, because it's not yet in your blood. It's not yet digested. In fact, it's even worse, because you start to produce a new effort to assimilate this food, but it's not yet there. Because the first thing that you assimilate is the energy. And the energy goes to you directly and effectively. After 2 or 3 minutes, you feel better because you started to assimilate the energy of the food that you are eating. If you are more trained, a fruit is 10 times stronger. If this fruit is full of energy because you have been using electroculture, it's 100 times stronger. So you eat less, your health is very much stimulated. But again, it's not just a machine, a product like fertilizer, like pesticide that is going to do that are going to do the complete work. I must develop awareness, consciousness, empathy for the others, love for the animals, love for your garden. You care about your garden with love, and this love, by the power of synergy, will go back to you with a lot of energy. So we'll see vegetables very big. We did a little thing this winter where you have Mariam, who is presenting some flowers in the middle of the winter with the snow behind because of electroculture.
Now it is winter, but I have made an experiment that I find very interesting with my little houseplants, and in particular with some orchids, because the orchids are very difficult plants and I've never been good at growing orchids. They've always died. What did I do differently now? Electroculture. And now I have the proof that with electroculture you can have fantastic orchids, and even better than that, you can have them blossoming in full winter. You can see that they have blossomed with the snow behind.
So it's not a theory. You can see things, and we have huge vegetable, fantastic plants. We can demonstrate quite a lot concretely. But it's not only the size, it is the energy and the elements of food that are inside. But for that you must move. It's not about money, benefits, selling more to outside. It is an awareness of brotherhood with the people around you, with the animals, with the plants, an awareness. If you take a group, as we are in our school here, of course we have to organize for the heating, we have to organize for the food with cooking and to clean the dishes, yes. But that is 10%. 90% is how we enjoy together, how we learn together, how we explain, we speak, we discover. Everyone is able to teach something, to propose something. We love together, we have games, we play music, and that is the essence of a school. The garden is the same. Electroculture of today is 90%, if not 100%, only what you put, and it's going to do the work. It's absolutely wrong. You invest very little money, you build what is needed, you will spend 10% of your time of the garden with those things, and after that it's 90% on your own evolution, education and action. Dancing in the garden from time to time, having consciousness when you look after the plants, and being aware of this energy. when you are completely awake with this energy, when you go to the garden, you are already an antenna, just because you are there. So you could go to the garden every day, 10 minutes, you take a book that is an inspiration for you, and you read the book, sitting, standing, maybe close to an antenna, and you read the book. You have a good spirit, maybe you practice a bit of meditation. It's 100 times stronger than all the antennas that will create and that will pay a fortune. It's when you love somebody, your energy goes very high. We say when you love, you could live only love from love and fresh water. It's really true. When you have this love, you are totally open to something that is like sucking the energy of the sky, Shin going down or Shen going down, and feeding you completely, curing your illnesses, really. And of course, your feet are in contact with the floor, you absorb some energy of the floor by some centers that we know perfectly well in Tai Chi. And when you walk in the other way, you have an energy going down, coming from the sky, because you are an antenna. You are a hose of energy for your garden. So it is extremely important for you to do some exercises. We have some exercises in martial arts to perceive an attack from behind that you don't know. But all those exercises to make this energy really real. So you can also practice from time to time to go to the garden or around nice places, and from time to time you walk, not without taking risks, closing your eyes a little bit, smell, hear, feel the life and the energy. And the more you do things like this, very simple, even if you can show some things that are much more impressive, you can really develop this awareness that is changing you into the most fantastic antenna. €0. And you benefit from everything. The health, the same. We can take homeopathy, we can take allopathy, if regarding your situation. You can take essential oils, floral elixirs, herbal tisanes of any kind. But if you take that, being aware, hating, using even tablets, allopathy, you take allopathy that you need, you have no choice. You should take it just some seconds and be in harmony with what you're going to swallow. It's true about the food, it's true about the tablet. Also homeopathy, also floral elixirs. Stop being the boss, because when you are the boss, you are also the slave of other bosses. Go into a protocol of love, harmony, respect. And then you will discover that with some adaptation in your garden, very simple, you can really produce miracles. So use the images again and again to really see and to understand. You have to understand that there's something that is existing, and once it is part of your own existence, in your actions, in the electroculture and in life, it will be there everywhere, and more and more and more.